Right, I'm on with me barbecue sauce for the pulled pork, so it's pretty much straightforward. But it's predominantly tomato sauce. I'm using Hellman's one. I like it, it's a bit richer in flavour. It's got an acid in. I'm using apple cider vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar or whatever you fancy. It's got some salt in it. It's got some sugar in it. I'm using a dark brown muscovado sugar. It's generally dark brown that you use. Bit of salt, bit of mustard, bit of smoked paprika if you want, and a bit of Worcester sauce and just a tad of Coleman's dry mustard powder. So without further ado, let's get on with the main ingredients. So I'm going to put 250 grams, so I have to do my scales, 250 grams of tomato sauce in there to go. Probably haven't got enough in here. Let's see how we go. Hey, we're not too bad. 240, 250 there. That's brilliant. I didn't think I'd have enough in that. Right, so we've got 4 tablespoons of soft brown sugar, or the dark brown sugar, muscovado one. It is a soft sugar. So I tell you what, let's just see what the scales gives us, because I don't like to kind of repeat things. And next time, if it is too sweet or anything like that, or when I'm tasting, I think, oh, do you know what? I can back her off a touch, and I know where I am. Because sometimes you know you're getting a tablespoon and you think, I mean, look at that. That's got a big piece on there. So what's that? I tell you what, let's go 60 grams. Now, if you think, well, I've had too much sugar, you balance that with the amount of acid that you put in. So right, I've got Worcestershire sauce. Let's get this in. I want 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. This is a double recipe. I want something to put in the pulled pork, and I'm gonna kind of keep some as a you know, to serve separate. So 4 tablespoons of that. I am going to measure these, which should be about 15 grams per tablespoon. What is it? Oh, it's 20. Yeah. So unless I've gone over the edge. 40. 3, let's go, see where we get to. 60, that's about 20 grams. Must be heavier. Generally, with water, it's 80 grams for 4 tablespoons. Right, what else do I want? I want my apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. Now be careful with this, because cider vinegar is any vinegar is quite powerful. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in. We could always add a bit if it's not vinegary enough. But just on the addition of vinegar, one of the things I did actually want to point out is when you're making stuff like because it's going to go into pulled pork. Well, pulled pork is fatty. So what you need something acidic to cut through the flavour, to cut through the fattiness of pork. So by adding a tad more vinegar to this barbecue sauce, it makes it just taste a little bit, that's a little bit sharper than it should be. For the pulled pork itself, it works out perfect, or you can just put a little bit in with your pulled pork. But yeah, it's just all about balance. I'm going to stick a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of paprika in there. This is the smoky stuff, but it just keeps with the smoky vibe. One thing I forgot actually, which I'll come to now, because it was in the fridge, I'm bound to have forgot. Here we go. I was making Chinese yesterday, so I grated a load of garlic, and I thought, oh, I'll pull that out of the fridge before I do it. So I want about 2 cloves, which will be about that much. Get that in there. I tell you what, let's not maybe go as much as that. Yeah, that's fine. Because it's not going to cook out for a long time, so you will get like it will cook out a little bit, but you will get a bit of a harsh flavour otherwise. So I want how much I want. I want half a teaspoon of mustard powder. I want half a teaspoon of salt. I think I'm about there, and just a dash of Tabasco sauce. So, like I said, we can always balance it at the end. Half a teaspoon of salt, and just a couple. Like I say, I've got to be careful with mine. I've got mad if they even know this is in there. I'll have to bend up a little bit. couple of little drops of that, and that'll be enough. She'll probably end up sweating with that. That's my daughter Chloe. Man, I'll have to get the fire extinguisher ready for her. She's going to die if I give her, you know, if she even tastes the background hint of anything chilly. She'll go mad with me. But I'm going to get her back because she's been posting videos of me. Yeah, sneaky ones. I knew what she was doing. Anyway, right. So that's going to go on to the heat. I'm going to bring it up to a boil. Let it simmer for 1 or 2. You're not going to stay for this. Let it simmer for 2-3 minutes, whatever it is, and give it a taste. Balance it out if you need to, and that's it. That's all barbecue sauce done. So I'll do that. I was just showing you the ingredients I'm going to throw in there, and that's that. So I'm not going to come back to it because you don't need to see what it looks like after it's bubbled. But I will give it a little taste and just like I said, just balance it with either sweetness, acidity, or whatever, and that's it. So barbecue sauce done, coleslaw done, pulled pork on the go. I've made some bread buns, but you haven't seen that. Don't need to see that. You've seen that in a different video. So we're well on track. So until later, watch what you're doing. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.